apex is obtuse, that is blunt apex, obtuse, round apex. Such type of the character you can find, you can say obtuse, that is round apex, and the margins is entire margin, and the surface is glabrous and shining. Okay, you can observe the petiole, very short petiole. They used to say 1 to 3 millimeter, and these are called the stipular spines. Okay, so this is about leaf. Next, we'll move to the and fruits. So this is the plant you can observe. The flowering plant is there, and here you can observe the fruit. So usually the flowering are at the terminal part of the branches. It may grown in the axillary region also, but more in the terminal part. The flowers may be solitary, sometimes 2, rarely 3 flowers. So, but in this case, you can observe there are 2 flowers, axillary. From the axillary region, there are the 2 flowers they used to develop, but rarely 3 flowers is also developed. Okay, so usually solitary, sometimes 2, but rarely 3. So in this case, you can observe, so from the branches, from the axillary region, the single flower is there. But here in this case, you can observe there are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, the 3 flowers. But this is a rare condition. But usually, see here 1 flower, and here the 2 flowers. So usually solitary are 2. The flowers will be in the terminal part of the branches. So in this picture, you can clearly observe the corolla part is tubular. The corolla is tubular, and these are called the petals. So petals are white, Shweta Varna, but later it turns to yellowish color. Okay, so here you can clearly observe about the flowers. The flowers are solitary. Flowers are solitary, and the corolla is tubular. So number of petals are 5. Okay, so this is the endoecium part. So this is the gynoecium part. The color of the flowers is white. Later it turns to yellowish color. Okay, so this is another picture you can observe about the flowers. So this is about the fruit. You can observe. So this is called the persistent calyx. The calyx will be persistent calyx. So you can here also you can observe the persistent calyx. It is gola phala, dhara phala. So that is the fruits are globose or round shaped with the persistent calyx. So this is the picture of the dried fruits of Madana phala, dried fruits of Madana phala. So this is another picture of, okay. So you can take about the inflorescence, you can take, so inflorescence is solitary. That is single flowers from the axillary region, or 2 flowers they used to originate from the axillary region, rarely 3 flowers. Okay, so solitary or 2 or rarely 3 flowers from the axillary region. Okay, so together with a short peduncle and a terminal or axillary. So terminal part of the branches are from the axillary region, or that is leaf opposite cyme. When solitary, no problem. So when the flowers are 2 or 3 is there, so at that time you can write the inflorescence is cyme inflorescence. If the 3 flowers or 2 flowers are there, they used to develop from the axillary region, so then you can say it's in cyme inflorescence. Okay, if it is solitary, then no need to tell about the inflorescence. Flowers are solitary, single. Okay, next we'll move to the individual flowers. The flowers are fragrant, that is aromatic in nature, and the properties like the features like actinomorphic, bisexual, complete. Okay, so actinomorphic means in any direction you will get equal halves, that is calyx, corolla, endoecium, gynoecium, all the 4 parts. So if you take in any direction, you can take the section, so you will get equal the parts. Bisexual, both male and female, the sexual organs will be present. Complete, all the 4 whorls are present. Okay, color, white flowers turning to yellowish, white flowers turning to yellowish color, and stamens are 5, and ovaries 2-celled. Ovaries 2-celled. So when you break the fruit, so you can observe the seed. there will be the two seeds they used to together. It looks like a somewhat hemisphere. The brain. It looks like the brain. The seeds. Okay. So type of fruit is berry. Type of fruit is berry. Shape globose. It is round and size 2 to 5 centimeter in diameter. Diameter of the fruit is 2 to 5 centimeter in diameter. Color is brown or yellowish brown. Color of the fruit. It is after completely drying, it turns to yellowish brown. And seeds often immersed in the pulp. Seeds are often immersed in the pulp. There is numerous seeds are present. So those seeds are immersed in the pulp, and it looks like the two hemispheres of the brain. Okay. And the external character is rough due to the presence of the longitudinal ribs. That is Dharaphala. So because of those ridges, it is rough. Okay. So it is rough due to the presence of longitudinal ribs or the furrows and irregular wrinkles. The fruit is crowned with the persistent calyx limb. I've shown the pictures. Okay. Fruit is crowned with the persistent calyx limb. Also, you can observe in case of Dadima, there also the presence of persistent calyx limb will be present. Okay. Odor, Madhugandhi, smell of honey. Okay. Next, Utpatti Sthana. So Madanaphala plant grows throughout India. Madanaphala plant grows throughout India, but very common in hilly areas. That is Marubhaka, where there will be a less rainfall and where there will be a dry and arid zone. Specifically in case of Jangala Desha, even though the Madanaphala which grows in Anupadesha, so if you compare the qualities of Madanaphala which grown in Anupadesha and the Jangala Desha Madanaphala will having more potency compared to the Anupadesha. Okay. So Madanaphala plant grows in throughout India, but common in hilly areas. Okay. Next, we'll move to the phytochemical constituents. The fruit yields mainly the saponins. So this Vamana karma is because of the presence of these saponins. Okay. So how much percentage of this saponins will be present? So depending upon that, the number of Vegas is going to produce. Okay. So there is some the research activities which are carried out on Madanaphala from the different reasons. Like Jangala Desha, Anupadesha, or Sadharana Desha, they used to collect the Madanaphala and they used to do the samskara. So after that, they used to use for this Vamana karma. So there they used to come to know that the Madanaphala which is collected from the Jangala Desha, which will produce us more Vegas compared to the Madanaphala which is collected from Anupadesha or Sadharana Desha. Even the phytochemical investigation shows that the saponin percentage will be more in case of the sample which is collected from Jangala Desha. Okay. So because of these saponins only, it does its Vamana karma. The saponins like Randia and Randic acid and randioside A, urosaponins, essential oil, dumetoronin, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. There are 6 dumetoronin, the active principles, randiolic acid A and B. The pulp contains citric acid, tartaric acid, and pectin. Okay, so these are some of the important active principles. So please remember, the fruit yield the saponins like Randia and Randic acid. So these are the important 2 active principles. So apart from these are some of the common active principles. Next, types of Madanaphala according to Kayadeva Nighanta, it is of 2 types: Madanaphala and Pinditaka. Madanaphala and Pinditaka. And the Rasa Panchaka, the Madanaphala is having Madhura Tikta Rasa, Laguruksha Guna. Even Bevai and Ashukari, Sukshma. So these are also the gunas of Madanaphala. Okay. So Madhura Tikta Rasa, Lagu, Ruksha, Sukshma, Bevai, Ashukari. So these are all the qualities of Madanaphala. Vipaka is Kata Vipaka, Vira is Ushna Virya, and Dosha Karmagnata is Kapha Vata Shamaka, even Pittha Nisaraka, Kapha Vata Shamaka, Pittha Nisaraka. So when they used to do Vamana karma, so along with the Kapha, So there will be associated with the pitta is also, they used to come. That is pitta nirharana is going, pitta nirharana is going to be takes place. Okay. So prabhava is vamaka. Prabhava is vamaka. So as you all know the shlokas of the properties, madhano madurastikto viryoshno lekano laguhu vantikrud vidradihara pratishyayurunantakaha rukshaha kushta kafa anaha shota gulma urunapaha. Okay. Karma and rognata. So this is vamana karaka, the mukhya karma. That is vamana. Vamana karma is the important karma of madana phala. Vamana karaka. So which is indicated in case of the kafaja vikaras. Specifically kafaja vikaras. Kafaja nanatmaja vikaras. So in such type of conditions where there will be vikruti of the kapha is going to takes place. So in such type of conditions, kafajanya vyadis. So it is indicated. It is also indicated. It is having the lekhana karma. It is having lekhana karma that is indicated in case of staulya. It also is having vidradihara karma. It is having vidradihara karma. So indicated in case of vidradi. It is having pratishyaya hara karma. So indicated in case of pratishyaya. And runa ropana karma. It is having runa ropana karma. So indicated in case of the runas. And it is also having kushtagna karma. So indicated in case of kushta. It is having vishagna karma. So indicated in case of vishavikaras. It is having rakta shodhaka karma. So indicated in case of raktaja vikara. It is having arthava janana karma. So indicated in case of arthava vikara. And it is having jvaragna karma. So indicated in case of jvara. We'll see the amayika prayoga, therapeutic uses. So for vamana karma artha or vamana karma, that is specifically where there will be a the vitiation of kapha dosha takes place. That is particularly kafajanya, that is nanatmaja vikaras, kafaja vikaras. So among them, so madana phala they used to consider sreshta vamaka because that is anapayitvat, because of it will not create any complications. Madana phala when you administer, it will not create any complications. So because of this guna, because of this anapayitva, the quality, so it is the best drug for inducing the emesis. It is the best drug for inducing the vamana karma, as it is very safe and effective to use in case to use for emesis. That is because it does not cause any complications. It will not produce any complications. So because of this, the anapayitva property, it is Shrestha Vamaka Dravya. For Vamana Karma Artha, you can use. So here in Panchakarma, the Panchakarma practitioners, they are using the seeds of Madana Phala. The useful part of Madana Phala, they used to consider only the seeds. There they used to take only the seeds. The seeds of Madana Phala is called as Phala Pippali. The seeds of Madana Phala is called as Phala Pippali. This is one of the Vaivavasi question. Also you may get in case of the NEET examination also. What is called Phala Pippali? Which drug is called as Phala Pippali? So Phala Pippali is seeds of Madana Phala. Like in case of Kutaja, Indrayava, the seeds of Kutaja is called as Indrayava. In the same way, the seeds of Madana Phala is called as Phala Pippali. Phala Pippali. Okay. So some practitioners, they used to use so only the seeds, and some practitioners may be the whole fruit, because even the epicarp of the this Madana Phala, it contains the saponins. So because of this, they are using the whole fruit. Okay, but most of the Panchakarma practitioners, they are practicing with only the seeds of Madana Phala. Okay, seeds of Madana Phala, with the help of that they used to treat. So in case of Jvara, Madana Phala mixed with the Pippali or Indrayava or Madhuka, that is the Glycyrrhiza glabra, if administered with the hot water, will induce vomiting. Thereby it elevates the fever, especially the Kaphaja Jvara, the Kapha predominant, the Jvara. So in such type of conditions, one of the Chikitsa Sutra is Vamana Karma. Actually, there is a Jvarado Langhanam, Jvara Madde tu Pachanam, So like that. So in case of the Chikitsa Sutras, if the jwara is because of the vitiation of the kapha doshas, so in such type of conditions, so you can to reduce the jwara, the shodhana karma is Madanaphala. Madanaphala mixed with the Pippali, or the Madanaphala mixed with the Indrayava, or Madanaphala mixed with the Maduka. Okay, there are three preparations, but in all these Madanaphala is common. As the jwara is because of the kapha, so as Sreshta, Madanaphala is Sreshta Vamaka, so you can use. So already come to know that in case of the Vamanopaga Mahakashaya Dravyas, like Madhu, Maduka, Kovidara, Karbudara, Nipa. So here Maduka is one of the Vamanopayogi Dravyas. Maduka is one of the Vamanopayogi Dravyas. And also Pippali and Indrayava, they are considered as a Vamaka also. Means there are two drugs. Madanaphala is Sreshta Vamaka. Along with that, even you can use Pippali or Indrayava. Okay, so there are two Vamana Dravyas. So you can take Madanaphala with Pippali. So this preparation it is given along with the Ushna Jala, or Madanaphala with Indrayava with Ushna Jala. Okay, so Madanaphala with Maduka with Ushna Jala. So when you administer like this, so it will cause us the vomiting, so which reduces the jwara. Then in case of Parshvashula, that is pain in the flanks, Parshvashula. So there Madanaphala Kalka prepared from the Kanjika, if applied over the navel, will relieve the all types of pain, including the pain in flanks. So you can take the Madanaphala Churna, so you can prepare the Kalka with the help of Kanjika. So when you prepare this Kalka, you can apply over the umbilical region. Over the umbilical region, if you apply this Madanaphala, the Lepa, so which will release the all types of pain, which will release the all type of pain. It may be even the abdominal pain or even the pains in the flanks. So that is Parshvashula. So all type of pain is going to be reduced. Then Vamana Matra Nirnaya, that is especially about Madanaphala. So it depends upon, it varies according to the Vyadhi Bala, Agni Bala, Kushta and Rogi Bala. So this is the opinion of Shushrita. So depending upon the condition, depending upon the Prakruti, depending upon the Bala of that Rogi Bala and Roga Bala, by assessing. So this you can administer the Madanaphala. But Acharya Charaka has mentioned the Antarnaka Mushti Pramana of that particular person. The Antarnaka Mushti Pramana of that particular person, you can, like if it is Bala is there, so the dosage will be different. If the person is adult, the dosage will be different. And if the Vruddha is there, so there the quantity will be different. That is Antarnaka Mushti Pramana of that particular person. So this is for Vamana Karmartha. That is for Shodhanartha. Antarnaka Mushti Pramana is for Shodhanartha. So for Shamana Karmartha, you can use like 1 to 3 grams, like that. Okay. So Phala Pippalinam Antarnaka Mushtim Yavadva. So you will get the reference of the seeds. Phala Pippali. Phala Pippali is seeds of Madanaphala. So the dosage of the Pippali Churna, that is the Madanaphala Churna, is Phala Pippalinam Antarnaka Mushtim. The Antarnaka Mushti of that particular the person you can use. Okay.